I'm Coach Tom Yankello. Don't forget to subscribe to my world-class boxing channel. Today we're continuing our series on vital targets. In our previous video we had covered the liver shot. Today we are going to be covering and going over the floating rib shot to the left side of the body. And we got some great footage and some great examples of that. The first one we're going to go over is when Roy Jones fought Virgil Hill. Roy Jones, one of the all-time greats. I had trained him for a period of time. And he fought Virgil Hill for the light heavyweight championship of the world. Virgil Hill was a great light heavyweight. And how Roy set that punch up is that he went and he feinted his jab. And when he feinted the jab, Virgil Hill threw his own jab. And when he feinted the jab, Virgil Hill threw his jab, and Roy slipped to the inside and underneath Virgil Hill's jab, and he threw the right hook and caught him right to the short rib, to the floating rib. And he landed that punch, he landed that punch, thumbs up, that punch is landed. The hand position on that hand is, the hand position is like that, with the thumb up with that shot. And he knocked Virgil Hill out with that punch. He was out for the count.
Well, it was just a sudden shot underneath the jab instead of over the jab. Through the first 3 rounds, Virgil Hill had been seeing Roy throw the punch, throw the right hand over the jab.
Our other example was Oscar De La Hoya. When he fought, coming up, he fought a guy named Daryl Tyson. And Oscar set that punch up. He didn't slip to the inside of the punch. He just feinted the jab the same way Roy did. But he feinted the jab and he raised up Daryl Tyson's hands with that feint. And when he raised it up, he went right to it. He didn't slip to the inside. He just kind of feinted the jab up, and he went right with the right hook, right to the short rib, and that was the end of that fight.
To the head with that kind of power, but he got him with a double left hook.
And the right hand to the rib cage there.
And that punch can be used to take a guy out, but it can also be used to set up other punches. Mike Tyson, that was his signature combination, was the right hook to the body, to the short rib, right uppercut. He used that, and we have a lot of footage of him throwing that combination against all kinds of his opponents that he fought before and after he won the title. And how he would set that punch up is he would throw that right hook to the body, and when he would throw that right hook to the body, the guy would consciously and subconsciously dip to defend against that shot, and then he would come with the right hook up the middle. A lot of times he would even take an angle so he could hit the rib. He would bring the hand all the way back. He would take a side step. He'd take that angle, and then he'd throw that shot, and the guy would dip here, and then he would come up the middle. So he would throw that as a punch, that right hook, because that's such a threatening punch, and it's such a vital target that it sets up other punches, because the guy has to react to it, because once he gets hit there a couple times, he's going to react to it. So Mike would work that during the fight, and then he would really throw it. And sometimes he wouldn't even throw it hard because he had got the guy's attention a couple times hitting him with that shot. So the next time, a lot of times what he would do is sometimes he wouldn't throw it that hard. He would just throw it as a decoy. He would just tap the guy. The guy, when he'd throw it, he would just tap it. As soon as the guy would react to defend, then he'd change speeds and throw the uppercut at a higher speed. So it would be a touch, and then he would throw it at a different speed and take the guys out. Another way that punch can be used is to set up, for Tyson it was the right uppercut. We got examples of guys setting that up to set up the liver shot. Amir Khan, when he fought Marcos Maidana, he knocked Marcos Maidana down and almost out in that fight. Maidana actually got up from the liver shot, but it was set up beautifully with that right hook to the short rib. And the way he threw that, and the way reason that set that liver shot up is Maidana had both hands, elbows in, but when he threw the right hook to the body, to the short rib, he threw that, and Maidana would dip his shoulders all the way torqued that way. So when he torqued that way, he went right back to the liver. So the way he threw that shot is he went here and he went bam. So he threw the punch here, and then he dipped right and threw the liver shot right after. So it was a combination punch where, because that's so threatening, the guy goes for it. And if he feels it, he dips for it, because once he gets hit with it, he's, oh, what did I get hit with? So the way he's torquing his torso was here and then boom. Because he's here, he's lifting his right elbow, and now he's open for the liver punch. So that combination again is boom, boom. He's throwing that shot.
You see Amir Khan punching to the head, then he throws two wicked body shots to the body. Very wicked body shot. The left one landed right on the liver, and that hurt him really, really bad. As a matter of fact, I don't know if he can recover from that.
So that's some great examples how that shot, that vital target, can be used against your opponent.